Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got myself an RC tricycle. I was scrolling through Banggood one night and saw this. It looked pretty cool and it was cheap. The name's not so good though, the Do Do. But let's get it out of the box and have a look what we've got. Apparently it's high speed with a large capacity battery, a torque servo, shock absorbers, a differential and simulated sound. When I purchased mine, it was only £17.50 or $22. I'll leave a link in the description below for this particular car. They do different colours as well, red and grey. So what do we get for our $22? To start with, we've got the controller. That's got trim adjustment on it. Spray switch, interesting. Music switch. And the power on off button, you need 2 AAs for that. It's, it's pretty cheap and nasty, but I'm sure it'll do the job. We've also got some obstacles, cones and barrels. The instructions, which seem pretty good. We've got a 1-cell lithium-ion battery, 500 milliamps. We've got the battery charger, which is just a USB lead. That, which is for putting water inside it. We'll get to that in a minute. We've got some stabilizers and the truck. So here is its suspension. We've got suspension on the front, which is not really doing much. There's more suspension in his head than there is on the front. We've got some rear shocks on the back as well, and it sort of tilts. And then we have this, and that is for putting water in. We'll get to that in a second. Underneath is where we put the battery in and switch it on and off. Just plug straight in there, and it also looks like we've got a bit more room for a bigger battery in there, maybe for some upgrades in the future. We've got this exhaust on the back, or afterburner, and some scale looking exhausts. And there's his head going. That's pretty good. Let's stick a battery in it and see what it does. So put some water. Oh, try and get it in there. Put some water in here. And put the filler cap back on. So to turn it on, I'm going to put it upside down and... We're ready to go. We've got engine sound effects. Some nice LEDs at the front and his head bobbing away. Yeah, the steering, even for this amount of money, is proportional. We've got forward and reverse, and I think that's proportional as well. So take it the music button, that turns it off. So what's the spray button gonna do? Oh. Look at that. How cool is that? I like it. It's really detailed for the money as well. I think it's time to take it for a rip. Right, so here we are then with the Do Do Tricycle. Well, we've got a fresh battery. Let's do the most important thing. Let's see how fast it goes. It does have a bit of a mind of its own, this thing. Right, here we go, maximum power. Right, let's see what we got. Nicely parked there. 8.5 miles an hour. Wow. That's really something. Let's try it one more time. Let's use the half bike to really get the speed out of it now. Oh, 9 miles an hour. I think it's pretty quick, and it handles really well for a 3-wheel trike. You definitely need the stabilisers on it though, otherwise you will end up picking it up quite a lot. But yeah, it's a decent bit of speed. We've got, what, 10 miles an hour out of it. Alright, it sounds like a tea tray being dragged on the ground, but seems happy enough. We've got the engine noise going away there. I've only taken it to the skate park because in the UK everywhere is just soaked at the moment. Oh, no, not enough to get up there. But look at this, you can have a lot of fun with this. Get a few of them with some mates, race them round. You could put a track inside a skate park like this or something, or get some to go out RCing with your kids. That would be awesome. That would be a lot of fun. And they're cheap enough. If you break it, you could just buy a complete one for spares. I think my battery's going a bit flat now. And we've had, I'd say we've had a good 10-15 minutes out of it now doing stuff like this. I mean, that's pretty good, and the batteries are dirt cheap. I'll put a link in the description below for those as well. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun with this little thing. We're going to take it to the race meet this week. My mate Steve's got one as well, so we're going to rag them around there and see if the guys there like them. We could maybe even do a heat. But the Do Do Tricycle, I think a solid purchase. Well, the Do Do Tricycle. So far so good. I've put about 4 packs through this now, including the skate park and just bashing it round the streets and stuff. Everything is working perfectly on it. The wheels on the front, they're a little bit plasticky and they make not a very nice scraping noise when it's going along, but the truck is working perfectly still. And I'm getting about 12 minutes of runtime with it, and that's with having the features going as well. I think it's a solid purchase for the money. It's good fun, and you know, you could spend some nights in just upgrading this thing, customizing it, you know, making it your own. I think for the money you can have a lot of fun with it, and your kids would love it as well. So I'm going to say it's a solid purchase from the Banggood. Cheers for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I've got loads more content coming. MT10 is the next video versus the DR8. So subscribe to check that out. And thanks very much.